You are listening to the AI World Podcast, your trusted source for the latest innovations, insights, and trends in artificial intelligence, blockchain, fintech, and decentralized technologies. Each episode features expert interviews, engaging discussions, and in-depth analysis of how AI transforms industries worldwide. Stay ahead of the curve with the latest articles and exclusive reports from the AI World Journal, covering everything from emerging technologies to industry breakthroughs. For more news, global events, and access to AI World Society circle gatherings, visit us at aiworld.tv. Don't forget to subscribe to stay informed, stay connected, and be part of the AI revolution with AI World Lounge. Thank you for listening.
You know, when you're watching a film and there's that one performance, just perfect, maybe totally unexpected, you immediately look up the actor. And you realize Hollywood casting is this really potent mix of art, sure, but also intuition and historically just a huge amount of, well, administrative mess. So what happens when that system, that whole world, meets advanced AI? Today, we're doing a deep dive into the Casting AI Agent platform. And look, this isn't just some app, right? It's a whole system aiming to fundamentally shake up how talent gets discovered. It's often been pretty opaque. We've been digging into the source material, primarily pieces from the AI World Journal, to really figure out what this means for Hollywood.
Yeah, our mission today is basically to unpack this whole thing. How does it actually want to streamline those, let's face it, inefficient workflows? How does it help actors get seen, like 24/7? And, how does it redefine finding talent, moving hopefully from who you know to something more data-based, verifiable data?
Okay, let's really get into that foundation. Because the core shift, as you said, is moving away from someone manually sifting through piles of resumes or just relying on their network, their gut instinct. This platform puts data right at the center. Specifically, it's pulling IMDb verified data using fancy natural language processing, NLP, and smart automation. Why is that verified part so important in Tinseltown?
Well, that's really the key selling point, isn't it? I mean, you've got so many casting sites out there. Profiles might be self-reported, maybe a bit inflated. Using IMDb verified credits, that brings immediate objective trust. You know the credits are real, the work history is solid, it cuts down on potential fraud, it basically turns claims into actual credentials. And that level of verified data plus the automation, that's a completely different way of working for casting directors, a real shift in how they spend their time.
Right. So thinking about the platform's main goal, it seems bigger than just finding one actor for one role. It's more about reshaping the entire talent pipeline. The aim seems to be helping casting pros find the right person faster, sure, but also ensuring better matches and maybe, crucially, opening doors for actors from all sorts of backgrounds, breaking down those old barriers.
Exactly. And what's really interesting from the sources is how it's built to tackle that systemic inefficiency we mentioned. Traditionally, casting could take weeks, just cross-referencing resumes, endless phone calls, sorting headshots, managing schedules. It's a nightmare. The AI, though, it aims to sharpen decisions almost instantly. It swaps out the guesswork for these data-driven shortlists. The system handles the grind so the humans can focus on the actual performance, the art.
So potentially freeing up, dozens of hours on every single project. That's significant. But let's dive deeper into the inclusivity angle, because that's obviously a huge conversation in the industry right now. How is an AI actually designed to be more inclusive than, say, a human team? Humans might unconsciously stick to the actors they already know, right?
That's a really good point. The design seems intentionally proactive. It's not just waiting for diverse submissions. The platform documentation suggests that by systematically indexing and filtering talent, not just by look or age, but by verified skills, experience, specific demographics, it makes sure qualified, maybe underrepresented talent always gets surfaced. It sort of bypasses that closed network effect where opportunities tend to circle around just a few agencies or cities. It's trying to be a meritocracy engine using structured data for both efficiency and equity.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting, I think, where the tech meets the actual creative process. This platform isn't just one single algorithm. It's built around something called the Casting Agent AI Toolkit, a suite of 5 specific interconnected AI modules, really tailored for how entertainment casting works. Let's walk through these 5 brains.
Yeah, you can think of it like having 5 super specialized assistants. Each one tackles a really complex, high-volume job that used to just drain hours and focus from the human team. This is where the platform gets its edge.
So first up, Module 1, the Talent Analysis AI. Its job is deep profile evaluation. It's not just glancing at headshots. It's actively mining those verified IMDb credits, looking at past performance reviews, even assessing user-submitted skills,
Right.
fluency in Klingon, stunt driving, whatever it is.
And the benefit there is pretty huge. It doesn't just list credits. It recommends roles based on demonstrated range, specific awards, maybe festival recognition that a human quickly scanning might miss. Think about it. A director needs someone great at subtle comedy, but their main credits are all drama. This AI could potentially flag reviews or minor awards that highlight that hidden skill. It replaces that subjective, I have a good feeling about this person, with actual data on what they've proven they can do.
Okay, but let me push back on that slightly. Doesn't relying so much on past performance data naturally disadvantage newer actors, people who don't have that long IMDb history yet?
That's a fair challenge, and the system apparently tries to account for that. It's designed to give significant weight to user-submitted skills and, importantly, formal training, especially when the IMDb history is shorter. Plus, the diversity and inclusion module, which we'll get to, helps ensure that profiles with fewer credits but high suitability scores for a role aren't just automatically discarded. It's trying to balance proven experience with potential.
Got it. Okay, Module 2, the Script Matching AI. This is where that NLP, natural language processing, really kicks in. It's not just searching keywords like blonde 30s. It actually reads character breakdowns, analyzes the nuances, traits, emotional journeys, specific needs of the story, and matches those to actor profiles.
Yeah, this is kind of the magic part. You know how character descriptions can be really evocative, like a world-weary detective with a hidden vulnerability? You can't just type that into a standard database search bar. The script matching AI uses things like sentiment analysis to translate that poetic description into actual data points, maybe age range, likely emotional complexity, implied physical characteristics. It drastically cuts down the time spent manually comparing descriptions to resumes and just makes the casting suggestions way more precise right off the bat.
So the casting director isn't sorting through hundreds of maybe kind of sort of fits. They're starting with, say, 10 candidates who are highly relevant based on a deep textual understanding.
Precisely. They get to focus on the artistic fit, not just ticking boxes.
All right, Module 3, Scheduling AI. This sounds like the logistical workhorse we talked about. Automating auditions, callbacks, chemistry reads, syncing calendars for agents, directors, actors, sending out reminders automatically.
Oh, this one is all about efficiency, which ultimately protects the production budget. A missed callback because someone got double booked, that can cause real delays and cost money. This module aims to kill those endless email chains and phone tag nightmares that coordinators live through. By lifting that clerical weight, the casting pros can actually use their brain power for evaluating performances, not juggling time slots.
Module 4 is the Networking AI. This one's interesting. It looks outwards. It tracks industry news, hiring trends, project updates, often pulling from that constant flow of IMDb updates. It learns which directors or producers are developing what, who they're attaching to projects.
Right, so this shifts casting from being purely reactive, oh, a breakdown is out, let's submit, to being more predictive. It helps agents pitch their talent strategically, maybe even before a role is widely announced. It's about using data to anticipate opportunities, making the human agent a smarter strategist.
And the last one, Module 5, the Diversity and Inclusion AI. This provides essentially an objective audit. It compares the demographic makeup of the potential talent pool for a role against the specific diversity goals set by the studio or the industry. And crucially, it flags qualified talent from underrepresented groups who fit the brief.
This brings accountability into the process. It helps productions move beyond just saying they want diversity to actually demonstrating how they're ensuring equitable representation. It provides clear, measurable data to show they're meeting mandates or requirements. It shifts the conversation from vague intentions to objective results.
Okay, let's pivot now to the business side of things. For actors, this seems like a huge potential change in just getting seen. It's not just about sending out a headshot once in a while. By keeping these detailed profiles updated, profiles that feed directly into all 5 AI tools, they're effectively visible to decision makers 204-7. That feels like it could really democratize access, moving away from the old who-you-know bottleneck. And the pricing seems designed to get actors on board quickly. A 3-month free trial is pretty generous, removes that initial barrier. Then it's only $7 a month or $84 for the year. and you can cancel anytime. That $7 price point feels very deliberate.
Oh, absolutely strategic. You have to see the business model in two stages, really. Stage one is the actor side, $7 a month. That's minimal friction. The goal there is mass adoption by actors. Because the platform's value grows exponentially with the size and quality of its talent pool, it needs that data network effect. Then comes stage two, the institutional revenue. The sources indicate the real money will come from advanced, premium licenses aimed at producers, casting directors, talent agencies, the enterprise users.
Okay. So the actors provide the critical mass of high-quality data.
Right.
And the producers, studios, agencies pay a premium to access and analyze that data pool in powerful ways. What do those premium licenses actually offer?
Well, they're going to be packed with features. Pricing is still TBA, apparently, but they'll get unlimited access to advanced analytics. Think like predictive modeling. What type of actor tends to succeed in this specific genre? They'll also get essential tools for managing multiple projects at once, which agencies definitely need, tracking hundreds of submissions across different films or shows, and of course, priority support for those high-volume, high-pressure production environments. This is where the platform really cashes in on the efficiency and strategic insights it generates.
So, stepping back to the bigger picture, why does a platform like this really matter for Hollywood as a whole? We always hear casting as both an art and a science.
Exactly. And historically, the science part, the logistics, the searching, the admin, has often overshadowed the art. And, there's always the underlying question, the fear maybe about jobs. If AI gets really good at the scheduling, the shortlisting, even the diversity tracking, what's left for the human casting director? The source material suggests it's not replacement, but transformation, a hybrid model. AI handles the science, freeing up the human.
Which leads to that really fascinating idea. If the human casting director isn't bogged down by spreadsheets and scheduling conflicts, does the value of their uniquely human skills, their creative intuition, their ability to spot that unquantifiable chemistry between actors actually become more valuable? Exponentially so.
That seems to be the implication. Their role elevates. They shift from being part administrator, part researcher, to being a high-level creative curator, a talent strategist. The AI might give them 10 technically perfect candidates, but it's the human who sees the subtle spark, the unexpected connection, the potential for magic on screen. That critical intuition gets more time and space.
It's like liberating their time and focus. So this technology could genuinely be a turning point. Blending that crucial artistry, the human eye, with powerful tech. The promise is making casting faster, yes, but also fairer, and reaching talent far beyond the traditional hubs, replacing opacity with transparency, tempering subjectivity with data.
It's a significant rebalancing.
So to wrap up our deep dive today, we've really dissected this casting AI agent, breaking down its 5 core AI components: talent analysis, script matching, scheduling, networking, and D&I. And we've explored the potential ripple effects of its business model.
Right. We've established AI can now tackle the science, the data crunching, the logistics, the compliance. So here's a final thought for you, the listener, to chew on. If the human casting director is truly free from all that administrative burden, allowing them to focus purely on creative intuition and artistic judgment, does casting itself evolve? Does it become recognized less as a chaotic function and more as a high-level strategic artistic role within the entire production process? Is the future actually about maximizing human creativity by automating the rest?
That's a great question to ponder. And maybe think about how a similar kind of agentic AI toolkit, these interconnected modules, could potentially transform workflows and creative challenges in your own field. Something to consider. Until next time.
The future of artificial intelligence is unfolding, and it's happening at AI World Week, the flagship global event for innovation, collaboration, and transformation. This flagship global AI event is designed to connect visionary leaders, trailblazing entrepreneurs, and influential thinkers to explore the endless possibilities of AI. Experience groundbreaking technology that redefines industries and inspires progress. Join thought-provoking discussions on ethical AI, digital equity, and the transformative role of technology in our world. Build meaningful connections that catalyze innovation and drive impact. AI World Week is powered by AI World Society, a global movement dedicated to advancing AI responsibly and ensuring it serves humanity. Together, we're shaping a smarter, more inclusive, and equitable future. Continue your journey beyond the event with the AI World Journal, offering expert insights, in-depth analysis, and the latest trends shaping the AI landscape This is your opportunity to lead, to innovate, and to transform the world with AI. AI World Week. We invite you to join us and embrace the AI revolution.